All right, guys, it is Suburban Bassing, and today we got a little something different for the video. I just ordered some lures off of TEMU, which I'm not sponsored by or anything like that, but I've been hearing all about them, and they have some super cheap lures on there, so I want to see if they're any good, if they catch fish, you know, how they stack up to what else is on the market. These are the lures I just bought off of TEMU. They were about $4 each. This whole lot of them cost me 20 bucks. Which is pretty good considering what I got and considering, you know, the price of hard baits these days. We got two basically rip-off Megabass Battalions, a rip-off Megabass Swimbait, and these Hunt House Crankbaits, which honestly, I just really like using oversized cranks at the drained reservoir, and I want to see if these were any good for $4. So the first thing I'm kind of surprised by is, like, some of these guys have actual like packaging. You know, like this is something, if this was hanging up in Bass Pro Shop, I would not know the difference between it and a knockoff TEMU lure. So looking at this big boy, you know, I try to get some you know, I wouldn't call them natural looking colors, but they're kind of, you know, beefed up bluegill, sexy shad kind of things, you know, like maybe like a natural with, you know, purple accents kind of thing, which I think works well in a lot of different water clarities. You can use this in clear water, but it also shines in slightly stained water, and even dirty water you can definitely get away with something like this. So yeah, I figured that would be good for a swim bait, or this is a glide bait really, and I'm really interested in my first impression is honestly, so it's got these magnets, and you can tell they're keeping the hooks up right now. If I were to like kind of nudge them a little bit, then yeah, and then they pop right back into place. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work with casting and everything like that. But other than that, I mean, it seems like a solid bait. No real rattle in there or anything. The paint is chipped already, which kind of isn't a good sign, because I'm definitely going to be banging this guy against some rocks and stuff. But honestly, who even wanted their bait to stay pretty? I think a beat up bait just means it caught a lot of fish. And you guys might be able to tell already, but the hooks are actually pretty sticky. I mean, that just keeps getting stuck. Well, you know, I mean, you saw it stayed on there for a while, and that was without me trying to stab myself or anything. So my main concern is just, you know, is the magnet gonna really help me catch fish, or is it just kind of gonna, I don't know. I am curious about these magnets. I'd assume that they're kind of supposed to stay on here like that, and that gives them sort of the what is that, the mag draft look, you know. But I'm not really sure what to think of that. Paint kind of mid, but you know, it looks good other than being chipped. And this tail seems super not durable. So I mean, honestly, for $4, if it swims well and it catches fish, then I think it's going to be good. But that's what we're going to find out today. Other than that, I got these little things. They're Battalions, and this is another Megabass ripoff staple. This one looks super cool. I love the shiny paint. The lip looks super feeble. I'm not sure if that's how the actual Battalion is built. And the joint is just so floppy. I mean, it's like hardly on there. So I am kind of disappointed with this one just by the looks of it. Hooks also pretty sticky, not bad. I think that'll stay in a bass, even though they're pretty small. I'll have to see how that does, and we'll have to see how it swims, because maybe that loose joint, maybe that helps it catch fish, you know, who even really knows. Other than that, I mean, for $4, I think it was worth the risk. I'm not sure if I would pick up another one of these unless it ends up just catching fish. I mean, we'll have to see. That's really going to be the deciding factor. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a solid bait. I think it's a good profile, definitely something different than what they're used to seeing, which is kind of the appeal of the real Battalion. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. This other one has a much sturdier joint. I think that's a more, I have more faith in this one swimming. It's also lipless, which is cool. Also has a super cool, sexy, shiny bluegill pattern. No split ring on the head. It did not come with a split ring on the head, so I'm actually gonna have to put one on there, which is kind of different. And the hooks are also They're sticky. I honestly don't think they feel as good though. So that's just my first impression. Yeah, so honestly, kind of mixed feelings about these. Some of the materials seem super cheap, and that's kind of to be expected though. If it's just a cheaper made version of a real megabass and the mold actually swims like a real megabass, I mean, that's not a lot of action. So I don't know if that's gonna catch fish, you know, but we'll have to find out. We'll see. I'm gonna give them an honest go and just see what happens. Josie, what do you think? Maybe. Maybe. Now, something I'm actually pleasantly surprised by is these $4 Hunt House cranks. Okay, guys? So these things, I honestly, one of my favorite baits to use at the drained reservoir, which is the lake I fish all of the time. It's a huge 800-acre reservoir filled with, you know, pike, big largemouth, big smallmouth, just big fish in general. And they're always posted up on shallow, rocky points. So I love using oversized square bills to kind of replicate a bait fish, or, you know, a big bluegill, or just something struggling in the water for them to pick up on a reaction bite. And the bigger profile really helps pull out these bigger pike and bigger smallmouth. So this is definitely a nice profile. You know, not that every other bait company doesn't make an oversized square bill, but I mean, this one has a super interesting kind of trapezoidal bill. It's more of a trapezoid than a square, and that should be interesting. It really reminds me of a Storm Arashi bait, if you've ever seen those on the market. And other than that, yeah, these hooks are definitely the nicest that have come with any of the baits. I just tried to make them stick there and it didn't work, but yeah, I mean, they're pretty sticky. I don't really want to stab myself, but they do seem pretty sticky for a hook that size. I mean, they're huge. And yeah, I mean, the rattle's pretty nice. I like those deep, kind of not too flashy rattles, and colors look super nice. They're obviously rip-off of Strike King shad colors, but you know, Strike King's famous for a reason, and they make good baits, so why not rip them off and get them cheaper if you can. These ones I do think are gonna really catch fish. I have a lot of faith in these. I don't see anything wrong with them, and I've never heard of Hunt House, so we'll see how they do, you know? We'll see if this is like a legitimate brand. So this is kind of crazy. Never seen this here before. There are a bunch of dogs. Look at them all. Hey guys. Is there an owner around? I don't see an owner. They seem nice. Hi guys. Okay, I'm just going to the lake. Hey everybody. Hi. Yeah. Okay, all right, I'm going. Okay, bye. Bye. Ooh. All right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Look at them all. That's fun. Hopefully they don't follow me the whole time, because they're a little loud. And all right, bye guys. They're cute at first. That's too funny. Okay guys, time to try out these TEMU lures and see if they're worth the $4. I mean, in my opinion, if $4 catches me a fish, that's worth it, especially with a hard bait that, you know, you can catch fish after fish after fish. I mean, this is like half the price of a pack of Senkos. You know, I got all these baits for like 2.5 packs of Senkos. Think about it. So I'm gonna start out with this big old Glidebait. I just think it's gonna do good on this part of the bank. Nice steep drop off. Main channel is right there, so see what it does. Let's go. Start out with the Glidebait just because it's the one that surprises me the most out of all of them. I mean, a $4 lipless crankbait, a $4 square bill, that's not that crazy. But a $4 glide bait is kind of wild. I don't really know what to expect. I'm just going to test out how it swims right now. And it's definitely a little heavy for this rod, but we'll see. Yeah, honestly, you know, I kind of like that action. It's got a lot of action without me even trying. Trying to straight retrieve here. It seems like it's working. That's interesting. You know, I've never really used a... Whoa. All right, gotta cast at that. I was expecting it to sink at least a little bit, but it's more of a topwater, really. I don't know if every glide bait is like that or if it's just this one. I don't know, like right there, it's got a pretty nice S. I bet some of you swim bait guys are looking at me like, dang, why is he working it like that? But just know, it's because I have no idea what I'm doing. I just got snagged. No! No! Now that is an advantage to using a $4 bait. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That's really stuck. Dang, dude. Oh, ho, 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 okay. Well, I guess we'll never know if it's any good. There goes $4. Dang, dude. Man, imagine if that was like a $50 mega bass, though. Man, that is unfortunate. I really thought that that bait was gonna catch a monster out here. I like never use swim baits, and I was really excited to try one out. So maybe I'll have to order another one and try it. It seemed like a quality bait. It was definitely moving. It was swimming. It had that nice like S to S motion that I would expect from a glide bait. It's really easy to work. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try another Megabass ripoff, which is this little Vitalian fake. And usually the Vitalian is like a 3-ounce bait or something. It's like a huge glide bait. This little guy is like more the size of a lipless, you know? So we're gonna see how that does. And we're gonna see if we can not get it snagged this time. All right, let's get an initial reaction right here. Yeah, so this one floats too, and it seems to be a swimmer. Okay, yeah, so it's I was expecting it to be like a lipless crankbait, but it's actually just a little mini swim bait. And I hope you guys can kind of see some of that action, but it's hard with like how dirty the water is right now and everything, but it's moving. I mean, it swims, you know? So let's try it out. It actually swims a lot better than I thought it would. This is gonna be an interesting bait. There's a fish. Wow, that did not take that long. All right, okay, heck yeah. Get him up here. Whoa, okay, well, huh. You know, I did predict the hooks might be a problem. I don't think that was really on the hooks. I think that was on me, but that did not take long. He bit that right away. Not a huge bass or anything, but that shows the bait's working. I'm gonna keep throwing it I wanna keep throwing it. Huh, there's a lot going on right there. Oh, we got bit. There we go. All right. What a crazy little guy. Huh. What a wild fish. All right, we gotta be careful with these tiny little trebles. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right. Yeah, the little mini glide bait strikes again. Huh. this thing is kind of doing some damage. I mean, it's not a huge bass or anything, but you know, he bit that aggressively. He really thought that was a fish. Okay, see ya, man. Thanks for the fight. Well, that's creepy. Why is it just floating like that? Weird. Okay, so clearly this little guy catches fish. I'm not sure if it's gonna fool a monster, but I'm really not convinced it wouldn't. You know, it was fooling those little guys pretty good. That first one wasn't small either. That was like 1.5 pounds. So here is another ripoff Vitalian. If you guys don't know, the Vitalian is a glide bait that Megabass makes. It looks just like this. It's a sunfish glide bait, got a weird profile with a hunchback. That's what these things are supposed to be. I'm guessing this one is literally just that mold, but kind of scaled down. And this one looks a little different, and it's got a bill on it, which I think Megabass does have a billed Vitalian, but the main thing I'm noticing is this one right here, the silver one, is a lot looser. The joint is a lot looser, and the hooks definitely not as good. This one's already missing a point, to be honest with you. Maybe I should have switched those out, but I didn't. And so we're gonna see if this one works just as well as this one is. If that other company could rip off Megabass, I don't see why these guys wouldn't be able to. And let's see. Let me get another look at her. Because so it's looking like it's a much tighter wobble. And this one definitely floats. Basically, it's just a shallow diving crankbait with a joint. We'll see how the fish like it. I'm not as impressed with this one. We're hooked up. Oh, he spit it right away. Dang. Right away. Here's one. All right. Okay, the hook came off again. But it's a decent little bass, huh? Good stuff. Yeah, hook popped right out again. Okay, here we go. Got bit again right away. Feels pretty decent. It's a decent bass. All right, all right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Did not take too long. Let's go on the TEMU lure. Hey. All right, let's get a. Oh, let's go. It's a nice healthy 2-pounder, maybe a little over 2. Those little hooks kept him pinned, huh? Yeah, he was actually hooked pretty good. All right, not a bad bass right there on the little TEMU Megabass ripoff, whatever you want to call it. He was actually hooked really good. I know I was kind of knocking the hooks, but he was pinned. So glad we could get him back in the water, to be honest. Considering that was like the next cast, let's see what this does. I didn't really think that much of this little crank, but it's doing damage. It is doing damage. There we go. That was the cast after again. And that's not a small fish. That is not a small fish. Oh, came out. Dang, popped the hook. All right, let's see if we can get another one though. We got bit. Oh, came out. We lost another one. I mean, that one was tiny. I lost. Man, what? All right, so my review of this bad boy is that it gets bit. You cannot argue with results, but the hooks are just crap. I mean, this one is bent out already. One of them came missing the point, and you know, the rest of them aren't that sticky. So I don't know, maybe I'll switch the hooks out and throw this thing again, but I can't put it out there in good conscience knowing that if a 5-pounder came up and grabbed it, I'd probably lose them because the hooks would bent out. I mean, I already just lost like a 2-pounder and a bunch of dinks, so I don't know. It's getting bit, but it just does not stay in the fish's mouth, which is kind of what you expect from a Chinese knockoff, right? I wasn't expecting these things to come with mustads or anything, but you know, I mean, just keep that in mind. If you're buying lures off TEMU, probably gonna have to replace the hooks. All right, guys, the last TEMU baits I have left are these Hunt House square bills. I gotta say, they seem solid. I like the rattle. The hooks seem sturdy, sharp, all of that. You know, they had to rubber band them up. That's how you know they're dangerous. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to try these bad boys. I mean, if this is a nice, like, if this is a real nice, oversized $4 crankbait that can compete with, you know, KVDs or even Lucky Crafts or Storms or something, then that's going to save me some money, because these are interesting. They have a much more angled design, very flat side. I can't wait to see the wobble. Color is nice too. I mean, these are literally just Strike King colors, but they look good. They do look good. All right, guys, this is my first impression of the Hunt House square bill from TEMU. Let's see. You know, it's generating a lot of drag. You know, I like it. It's different. It feels a lot different than like a standard crankbait, but I think that's just because of how big the bill is. I mean, it's generating some drag. I think it bounces off those rocks pretty good though. You know, like that's a big bill, and it's bouncing, it's hunting, right? That's what you want your crank to do. So I kind of like it. Let's see what the fish think. Just got bit. We just got bit fast. All right. He did not want to come in. He did not want to come in. He's pulling. Pulling. All right, there we go. Not a bad bass to start. Let's see if that square bill can get some more, because that did not take very long. That was the next cast, and it's already bit. Yeah, let's see if we can just ski this little dude in here, huh? He put up some fight at first, but yeah, he kind of gave up. Another nice little dude. Back in the water he goes. That was the next cast. I mean, I don't know if that says more about this lake or the bait, but the bait's working. There we go. There we go. The heck? How's he swimming like that? He's swimming crazy, man. It's crazy zigzags. Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. What is this? A striper on the TEMU crank. A striper. What? Hold up. Wait, hold up. That's awesome. All right, guys, he's not very big, but that's wild. What's a striped bass out of this drained reservoir on a TEMU crankbait? That is really funny. Nice. I do not catch a whole lot of stripers, so that's exciting. I'm gonna keep casting out there because there could be a giant. I mean, there could be a striper way bigger than this out there. I have a feeling they must be busting on a school of shad or something. That's wild. Let's get a release on this little guy. He is ready to go. That's too funny. I knew there was striper in here, but you don't usually see them, you know? All right, let's get him going. There he goes. Ooh, he had some energy. I was scared for a second. He was looking a little floaty, but he did good. There's a hit. Okay. Alrighty. Pull and drag. Where'd that fight come from? That's crazy. Yo, okay. Come here, buddy. Woo! Let's go. Nice smallmouth. Woo! It's a beefy one. Dang, nice, healthy smallmouth. Again on this TEMU Hunt House crank. What? That thing is built. Shoulders and everything, man. Look at that. That's a good fish. He was acrobatic too, man. He had some jumps. All right, dude. Let's get back out there. Ooh, got me all wet. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. What's up? What's up? All right, he's like hardly hooked. He's hardly hooked right there. It's not too big, but it's athletic. All right, another nice floppy bass. Oh, yeah, we hardly had him hooked. Not even in the mouth, just in the gill plate right there. There he goes. Someone's biting it. Oh, someone bit it. There we go. All right, another nice little dink. Honestly, you can't even call a fish like that a dink. Whoa. Back in the water he goes. There's a fish. Whoa, okay. All right. Oh, it's a toothy boy. I don't know if I have my pliers with me. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Come here, bad boy. Whoa. Nice. Whoa, he got off the hook. All right. Nice pike. That is a long one. That's crazy. What a solid fish. Big old head on him, some massive teeth. That is a nice pike. They're always skinny in the summer, but he is long. Dang. All right, let's get that bad boy back in the water. There he goes. Absolutely wild. On the freaking TEMU crank. I can't even find it right now. Here it is. On the TEMU crank. What? There we go. Ooh. Got a jumper. All right. Whoa, wild, dude. Man. Ooh. Okay. Dang. Crazy smallmouth. Another wild smallmouth on the TEMU crank. That's absolutely crazy. Let's get him back in the water. Thanks for the fight, dude. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, that was a crazy day of fishing, which is kind of what you expect out here on the drained reservoir. I mean, you're always getting a lot of species and you're always getting big fish. But I mean, with that said, not always with $3.50 lures. You know, I mean, that was crazy. It's unfortunate I lost that giant swim bait because I would have definitely caught something on it today. But those like crankbaits and those little swim baits were absolutely tearing them up. I mean, they were doing just as good as any Lucky Craft or any Strike King or anything. And they were only $3.50. I mean, look at these lures, you know? Literally $3.50, $4, $4. This one, I gotta say, kind of crappy hooks on it, but it got into two pounders in the span of like 2 minutes, you know? I mean, yeah, like one of the hooks bent out, but this one, which was from Fish and Joy, that was the name of the TEMU store. This one was doing pretty solid. Its hooks still looking good, you know? And I mean, this was doing solid. This got bit right away. Usually I'll fish like a jackhammer or something to start, and this got bit faster than that. And you know, you could buy 4 of these for the price of 1 jackhammer, maybe even 5. So these little Hunt House crankbaits too, this white one was doing some damage. I mean, a striper bit this, right? And that's kind of crazy. So I mean, like I fished it for a good, you know, it caught me a good 6-7 fish, and it's still like in good shape. None of the hooks are bent. It's just looking good. So, you know, I gotta say, I might even pick up more of these. I mean, for $3.50, you know, you could get 3 of these for the price of 2 KVDs. And I mean, these were doing just as good. Kind of a weird looking bait, but hey, can't argue with results. So all in all, I'd say if you're going on TEMU, maybe avoid the too good to be true lures. I mean, if you see a pack of 10 lures for like $1 or something, then yeah, they're probably going to be crappy. They're probably going to be like an inch long with paper clips for hooks. But if you go on there and you get a $4 bait, there are some hidden gems on there. I'm telling you, these Hunt Houses, I'm thoroughly impressed. I mean, I like the rattle on them. They obviously catch fish. I might be picking up some more. Same with that little swim bait. I'm excited to try some more of that. So overall, great day of fishing. Every fish in this video was caught with a TEMU lure, you know? So check them out, I guess. I mean, if you want to save some money and you still want to get nice fishing lures, you can definitely do that on TEMU. I won't lie. So, all right, I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's any other lures you guys want to see me use, any other brands, any other marketplaces. Or just, you know, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate y'all. That's all I gotta say. That's too funny. Wait, can I show that to like the camera? Yeah, sure. This guy's using the TEMU special too. This is the exact same Hunt House crankbait I was using. It's pretty funny. Yep. Hey, it was nice meeting you. Yeah, nice to meet you. What's your name? Mitch. Mitch. Yeah. All right. Nice to meet you, Mitch. Yep. Keep up the good work, bro. All right, thank you. Thanks for watching, dude. Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate it. Yes, sir. See you, man.